Hey, how you doing everyone? This is Danny Black and I'm back with Affinity photo tutorial, retouch tutorial. I know I've been away for a minute, but I'm back and I'll be doing these frequently. And I'll be doing like real quick retouches just to show you how to get around in Affinity photo and show you how you can retouch. So you already know how I always do it. The first thing I do is put it in, get it loaded up, make a copy. And over here, how you make a copy, you just take your finger, press on the screen, long press, and it comes up. So I'm not about to make a copy because I already did that. Now you know what I do when I come after that. I go over here. In Photoshop, I use a spot healing. In Affinity Photo, I go over here. It looks like a clone brush. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. You hit that, hold it a little bit, and it'll come up. Clone brush healing, patch, blemish, in-painting brush, red eye removal. I usually use the in-painting brush. I click on that and then I blow it up and I start doing, spot healing. So I'm going to show you on this little spot right here. I'm using my Apple pencil and my fingers. This is a lot quicker. You can get around. So you see it works just like the spot healing tool. Just like the spot healing tool. So I'm looking for any other spots that I may need. I don't. I'm just going to do this little hair piece so you can see it, how it works, real quick. Alright, let me look at this one little spot right here. Okay. Yeah, like that. And then you can use your fingers and the pencil, so you can use your left and your right hand. That's what I do love about this. You can touch the screen and have it work. And I'm just getting these little spots. Could be spots on my camera. So go in here by the neck. I'm going to open my brush up a little bit wider. It's at the bottom. It says width. And then I'll get these little lines right here. Yep. So this is the in-painting brush. That's all I'm doing. And it's like the spot healing brush in Photoshop. So I'm pinching. And I have it set where I can rotate. So if I wanted to do something the way I can do it but have it vertical or horizontal, I could just keep it moving. Because some things are easier to edit if it's vertical. Then you just turn it back, squeeze it real quick. So right then and there, I make another copy. Long press with your finger, duplicate. Now I wait till it appear, because if you move too fast, you'll mess it up. So I'm waiting for that picture to appear up here where it says background for the layer. You see it looks okay. Now it's there. So I'll go over here to where it looks like a golf tee, and I'll go. One thing about the filters, you can go over here, blurs, distortion, sharpen. You know frequency separation is going to be in there. Or you can, where it says all filters, you can go down because everything is alphabetical order. So you know when you get to the F's, frequency separation is there. Click frequency separation. I'm going to leave it at 2.0 like they do. And I'm going to wait for it to separate the frequency. Do its job. And it's done. I don't know what's going on by this spot. It keeps making this spot. But I'm going to go to the high frequency, and I'm going to go to the far left, and I'm going to go to the patch tool, and I'm going to patch around that little spot. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go to the low frequency. So now I'm going to make a mask layer. I got the low frequency, and what I'm going to do is go back to the golf tee. And I don't like to use Gaussian blur. I like median blur. So I'm looking for median blur. I know it's in alphabetical order, so it should come up pretty soon. And there we go. Now, has a medium blur. I already have it set to what I wanted to put it on. I'll check apply. Now it's doing its thing. It's put a medium blur on the low frequency layer. So the low frequency will look a little blurry, as you can see. Now I'll go back up here to my layers. I'll hit the plus sign up here, and then I'll hit mask layer, and then it shows me a mask. So make sure you have the mask layer check. That's on the right side, the white box. So once I go there, I go to this thing looks like an EQ, and you see mask layer. You hit mask layer, mask alpha rather. So you want to hit on the 3 dots. Oh, my bad, I did the wrong thing. My finger slipped. Okay, you go to the 3 dots and you hit invert. Boom. Now it just made a mask and it inverted. And you see the low frequency has a mask on it. So make sure you on that mask, and then you go to your brush, and we're just gonna paint it in. Your paintbrush. I would use the mixer brush, but the mixer brush doesn't work like it does in Photoshop. And you know, white paints it in, black paints it out. So you want to make sure your color is in white. So now I'm gonna open up my brush a little bit. I'll bring that down, bring my brush down, and let's just start smoothing and blending the skin. You're really just smoothing, you're not blending. Okay, that's too much. I didn't even pay attention to the flow. So what I'm gonna do is tap on the screen twice. Tap on it once is undo, but I know I made 2 strokes, so I did it twice. So I'm gonna bring my flow down. I wasn't thinking. Flow down to about 3%. My opacity 100%. My hardness 0, and call it. Let me see my wet edges. Let me see. No, I don't want that. Okay, cool. Okay, so anyway, open my brush, and then we just start right on the forehead. And I got my flow at 3%, so it's going to take a little time, and it's going to start smoothing it out. Now it's a little different than Photoshop. So what we're doing is trying to figure out, it's a lot of us, how to get Affinity Photo to make that paint mixer brush work like the paint mixer brush in Photoshop. So right now all I'm doing is going over the forehead and trying to smooth it out, smooth out the colors and blend them together. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm still on the forehead. So let me make my brush a little bigger. I probably need to make my flow a little stronger. But there we go. So we're going to use it like that. And now I'm going to work my way down. I'm on the face. And I'm just going to blend until I see things I blended. Bring my brush down a little bit. Cool. So I'm basically on the face. I'm blending and smoothing, if that's a word. So you can hear my pencil tapping the screen because I'm making strokes. And I'm just going along the face. Spots I think I missed. Now I'm in the eyes where the glasses cover her face because I have to do that part. Okay. My flow is at 3%. As y'all can see. Cool. Cool. Let me turn my flow up a little bit more. I'm trying to over-exaggerate so you guys could see how it really goes into editing the retouch. Alright, here we go. Go to the forehead. Cool, smooth, and blend that out. And all we're doing is really unveiling the mask that we have on here. what we're doing. I'm on the forehead. So I'm kind of rushing it now, so I don't want to make the video so long. A few different colors though. That's because I'm rushing. Alright. So now I'm up here by the face again. Cool. Work my way down to the neck. I should just strictly stay on the face and call it a day from there. You know, let me crank this flow up. So now I'm on the neck. Now I'm going to go down the chest. Perfect. Go to these arms. Yeah. Go back to this forehead again. I just don't like that. I think I'm going the wrong way with the strokes, and that's why I was doing this. But we good. Alright, cool. I don't really like the forehead, but I'll deal with it. So anyway, we're going to leave it like that. Now what I'll do is go to the high frequency, and then I'll go over here, and it say merge down. I almost broke my whole tip off my Apple Pencil. Ooh, I would have been mad. Yeah, I would have been really mad. So that shouldn't have happened. It should have made a total. I must have accidentally did something. So you tap it to go back. Cool. And yeah, that's what I did. My bad. I didn't highlight it. Cool. What happens when you don't use it? You're trying to learn both programs at one time to help everyone. So right now I'm waiting on that layer to show up. It just says high frequency. I need to see a picture because you don't want to move too fast. Take another sip of coffee and wait for it to show up. The reason it's taking a while, my iPad is basically full. Processor is very, very old and has a new operating system and a new Affinity photo update. So we're just waiting. So you don't want it to look like that. You're waiting on a picture. It should has like a picture, not just a gray box. That means the processor is moving slow. Very slow. You see, I took away the other layers and all you have is a high frequency, so you know it's moving very slow. Well, it didn't process right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit undo. I'm going to tap the screen with my 2 fingers, so I'm hitting undo. And it brought everything back. So I want to make sure everything's alright. Alright. So I'm going to try this again. Merge. I'm going to hit merge visible, which I really didn't want to hit that. But yeah. Oh, matter of fact, that's what I was supposed to do. So I hit it right. Now what I like about Affinity Photo, when you merge visible, it just merge. It will merge everything, but it'll still leave everything. You know what I mean? Like it'll merge everything together, make a new layer, and you'll still have all the separate layers. In Photoshop, when you merge, it merges everything. So right now, As you can see, it's pores deep. I got it smoothed out. I didn't do up in the eyes, but yeah. From here, I dodge and burn. Long press, duplicate that. Go up here to this little plus sign, hit pixel layer. Right, so it's an empty layer. Now you're gonna go down to this golf tee, and you want to fill that layer up with 50% gray. So you want to go to the F's. You see that field? Hit that, bam. So you're gonna go down to color. I already got it in the gray scales. You're gonna move the slider 50% gray. Or you could tap it right there, put in 50, bam, hit apply, and it applied it. Now, you see it? Got that 50% gray layer. What I would do, oh, well, first you have to go to, you hit this little circle with the three things, hit that, then it comes up, you want to go in here. So you want to go down to, oh, I forgot. It's not screen. Oh, I haven't did this in a minute. You want to go to soft light. Yeah, soft light. I'm gonna go to soft light. So once you get that, you long press. Make sure that gray layer is highlighted. Long press, duplicate. Now you don't have to make another one of those. So it's about to duplicate that. Now this is your dodge and burn. Bottom is usually my burn. Top is my dodge. So I'm gonna go over here. You see where the fire is all the way far left with the fire part. And like I said, I'm gonna burn first. So that's one layer I'm gonna do burning. Check your flow. I like my flow at about 3%. I tap on it so I can bring it up. Make it 3% okay. Opacity 100. Bam. Everything else is basically. So I'll play with my width. I'll start on the eyebrows. And what I'm doing is darkening it in. See if I want to check and see if I'm doing it right. I just right over the forehead. You see I got black. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Double tap. Take my flow back down to 3%. Alright, cool. And I'll just darken this spot. Okay. Make my brush smaller. I'm doing the lips. I'm doing under the lips now. Bam. So I'm going to do the blush on the cheek. Like right here. So you can hear me wiping away. Cool. Got that in. Go under the neck. Move it out the way. Work my brush to about the size I want. And there you go. Get under the neck. Collarbone. Darken that. Right down the neck. This little spot right here in the back of the neck. That's cool. So basically I like that. Now I'm going to go to the top layer, and that will be our dodge layer. So I'm going to open it up, open my brush. I'm going to start on the face since I'm right here. I'm down on the cheek. Let me bring this up a little bit. Now I'm above the blush. I'm going down the nose. You really don't have that much space to do it. If you exaggerate it too much, you can always bring the opacity down. So now I'm on the forehead. Cool. Then I'm going to get the little spot over the glasses under the eyebrow. Cool. Alright, and there you go. We dodged and burned real quick. So now I'm going to highlight both of those. And when you highlight, all you have to do is take your finger or pen and press on one of those layers. And if you want to go to the next layer, go like up under it, you just take your pen or finger and just slide left. Now you highlight them both. So after that, merge visible, and that will make another little group, basically merge. And you still have your dodge and burn layers. So once you see the picture come up there, you lay back. I didn't do all down on the chest because I'm just keeping it up to her face, just her face. So I should crop like right here. So I might do that. So we go far left. You see the crop, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and I'm just gonna bring that up. Just make it almost like a headshot. So we can just work right in that round. Apply that. Bam. There it is. Alright. So after I get it there, after I did the frequency separation, after I did the dodge and burn, I would do, what would I do? Dodge and burn, I did the frequency. So I'm basically almost finished. I didn't need no liquify to do nothing. Oh, okay. So what I would do is make another layer, long press with your finger, duplicate, come over here to the golf tee, and you're gonna go down to the U's, because you're gonna put an unsharp mask on it. Go to unsharp mask, tap that. Now it's at bring your radius up until you see it basically clarity without messing up the skin. You unsharpening the mask. I like to have it, not too much where it looks crazy. 3.2 should be enough. Let me go up a little bit more and see how it look. Okay, I'm in the 8. Alright, so that's a little too much. I'm gonna go back down to 9. Alright, that's cool. So the forehead I really didn't do the way I like. I was rushing. But the face is just like the way I want it. Okay, now I hit the unsharp mask, and I might hit up, and I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down there, and I'm gonna hit apply. Cool. So now we're there, and now we basically finished. I think I wouldn't even change the colors or nothing, but you can change the colors. You can do all that. You can go in this the adjustments right over the golf tee. It's a square with dots. Those are in the adjustments. Now you can hit brightness, bring up the contrast, hit the bright, add a contrast bumping, or double tap, go back. I like it like that. I'm gonna leave that like that. And then you could put vibrance on it. You go there again. The vibrance gonna be at the bottom because it's always in alphabetical order. So the vibrance, you could bring that up. Just the vibrance, not the saturation. Saturation is gonna mess with everything. So now it's pretty cool. You could bring the high curves up if you want to. So I'm gonna tap on that. Go there. Curves start with a C. So you're gonna go to the curves right there. Tap on the curve and bring it up. That's too much. Right there. That's too much too. I don't like that. So I really don't need the curves. I'm deleting that. I'm gonna delete that. Now, what else? I'm gonna try the black and white, because this is where I learned how to do the black and white, the little tip and trick I told you. We go to that black and white is up top, and you could bring them yellows and reds down. Bring it down a little bit. Now you can bring the opacity down a little bit so you play with the color. There you go. It looks better when the lady is darker, the model or client. So I'm not about to do that. I'm about to take that off. Hit delete. Bam. So I'm gonna leave it like that. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Then, so I'll put my name on it. And you go far left at the bottom. You see the letters. So you take your finger and drag it. You press the screen and you drag it. That'll show a letter. Now, once you get there, you can start to write whatever you want to write. Sorry, I accidentally deleted. So go there. Get it right there. You see my thing pop up. I like to be like that. I'm just going to do it the way I want it. No, I'm not. I'm going to make sure I show you the right way. So you see the arrow down here at the bottom? You click, you hit that, and then you go to the way you do it. You know, I like having an X. So, I'm going to start a D-A-N-N-Y. Now I like it thin, then I like it thick. So go down to this bottom. You see that B? You hit that B, and it turn it into bold. So now I say my last name. Bam. Now you just drag it because it may be too big. No, I'm going to go up here and go to the point tool or the highlight, and then you just drag it down, and you can move it around. I like to have it in the middle, so I don't have it on where it locates the middle and it'll lock in. I need to put it on lock, but I could just watch and eye it. So I'll put it right there, call it a day. If I was doing this for the client and everybody, I'll get all this away from here. See it in the corner where it's discolored and the hair? I would do all that, but it's just a quick tutorial for you guys. I don't think it was that quick, but this is how you, and I did it quick and I didn't do it perfect, but that's how it works. And I'll come with another tutorial during the week. I probably do 2 a week or 1 a week, but that's it. Now if you want to export it, you go all the way up to the top with the arrow going to the left. No, that's how you save it, sorry. The paper right next to the arrow, and you go 3 down, export. Now you can see everything. You can put it in PNG, JPEG. I'm looking at the top. GIF, TIFF, I don't know what EXR, HDR, TGA, PSD, PDF, EPS, SVG. So I want the JPEG, and you can go down here, preset, JPEG, best quality, high quality, medium quality. I'm going best quality. And then you go all the way down. You see where it says share at the bottom, far left. You hit that. Now what I like about Affinity Photo, I can airdrop that to my MacBook Pro. I can airdrop that to my iPhone real quick. I could just do that. Or I could put it straight to any social media. You see Lightroom and everything. Or I can copy it, or I can save image, or I can import it in Bosco, and I can send it to somebody like the client, straight to their phone, straight to their email, or text them wherever they get it. So what I like to do is save image. Now the image is saved. So I'm going to cancel it out. Come back. Now you can hit that arrow all the way up top left. It's facing the left or pointing toward the left. And it's saving. You see? Bam. It just saved. That's how you do everything. Any more questions you may have for Affinity Photo, please hit me up in the comments. Please like and subscribe. This is Danny Black. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll be back with more Affinity Photo tutorials. Alright, as y'all know what I say, holla at you. See you later. Peace.